The late 19th century was lit by streams of gaslight. Pull on a beaded chain and regulate the amount of glow needed to illuminate your home. Electricity, a new invention, would, however, change the way we see at night. But first, new fixtures would be needed for that transformation. From America's manufacturing center, Bridgeport, Connecticut, Waldo Calvin Bryant of Bryant Electric would help the electric revolution with the design and patent of the first enclosed electrical switch, and eventually the first electric light pole, the familiar beaded light pull chain. Close Bryant friend Gilbert W. Goodridge designed and built the first chain-making machine in America. Bead quickly diversified, making more than just bead chain. From as early as the 1920s, using a unique swaging process, Bead developed radio contact tubular pins that sold for half the price of screw machine parts. Thus started Bead's electronics business. It was chain, however, that continued to drive the business early on. Bead chain was, in the 1930s, specified for U.S. military ID tags. During World War II, the company delivered U.S. and Canadian Armed Forces more than 22 million bead chain dog tag necklaces without a single reject. This achievement earned the company the Army-Navy EE flag and was given a special commendation by the U.S. Ordnance Department. The success of bead chain led to the purchase of Bridgeport Silverware, which provided Bead with additional plating capacity for its chain and electronics products. Interestingly enough, the Bridgeport Silverware facility would later house the Bead Tackle Division, which developed one of the most successful fishing lures of all time, the Bridgeport Diamond Jig. As the company matured by mid-20th century, millions of contact pins for the fluorescent lighting industry were also manufactured. Bead employees say while innovation and facilities were critical, the real key to 100 years of Bead's success was the culture adopted by Bryant leadership, as was recently documented in comments about both Gerald, the first president, and his son Dexter Bryant. A memorably sad year at the old Bead site was 1984, when Waldo Gerald Bryant passed away, and just 4 months later, its then current president, William Wright, died in a tragic home fire. Bead and American manufacturing in general were hit hard, and through the years, employee numbers shrunk. But Bead leadership did what it could to keep its nucleus together. That positive working environment was rewarded in 1966 and again in 1970, when employees voted against union representation and, in effect, for the family work atmosphere. Bead leadership also stabilized the company through acquisitions. In the 1970s, Bead acquired the McGuire Manufacturing Company, which distributes the trim line of high-quality commercial plumbing products. They also entered into a joint venture with Sturge Chain in England to supply bead chain to European markets. In the late 80s, Bead also went through a brand change, going from Bead Chain Manufacturing Company to Bead Industries Incorporated to better reflect its many diverse businesses. The fourth generation Bryant, Ken Bryant, became CEO as the new millennium brought on new challenges, so he recruited support that would fit in nicely with Bryant traditions. Ron Andreoli and Ken Bryant immediately confronted challenges brought about by the 9/11 terrorist attacks, the move of bead chain manufacturing to South Korea, the sale of the old bead chain building, the purchase of a new facility in Milford, Connecticut, and the 2009 recession. Bead would survive in part because of a strong tandem pin and McGuire product sales. Coincidentally, the building was once leased by one of its loyal customers, Light Sources. Today, Bead continues to provide them and other customers the quality to which they have become accustomed.
We sell to the telecommunications, the automotive, the PC board, especially lighting company. Our products are so far-ranging.
Of course, there's the ever-faithful bead chain.
Electric light with a pull chain is still ever-present anywhere you go. I mean, they'll be in your basement light, they'll be in your closet light, and certainly in the window blind industry today. Huge hotels as far away as Singapore have huge bead curtains. A lot of celebrities wear it around their neck as a fashion statement. We call the chain of 10,000 uses.
As ever-present as the pull chain is, Ken knows it's the employees who have made the 100 years possible.
My daughter is slated to take over my position. I have actually 3 daughters and a son-in-law currently in the business, and they're the ones doing the new ERP system. They're the computer gurus that have redone our website, that do things that I don't even ask them how they're doing anymore. I just accept that they do it. Now it's up to the kids to be creative and find the new products, find new problems that they can solve with new products, and to keep on in the digital age and market the way they have to market today. It's significant that you had people in the 1800s who had visions of what to do, and then people taking over for them in the 20s and carrying something like this through all these years, 100 years. It's just a real feat, and I believe it needs to be celebrated, not only for the people that are here today, but for all the people that have been part of the Bead family for the last 100 years.